Now guys, as a fellow brokey, a fellow poorie, there is certain things that I just won't do, and even if I end up as that local man on the street holding up a sign with my coffee cup dangling around for some change, there is some things that I still will not do. And don't get me wrong, I'm not far from it. A couple of months I'll probably be out there. These cheapskates, they take it to a whole nother level, and majority of them, they've got money. Like, they just do it for the love of the game. They just do it for the fact of there's something fucking wrong with them. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at some of them, and I'm gonna kind of try and see if any of them are reasonable, you know, because I love a good bargain. I love saving money. I love, if I had a choice, for example, I wouldn't eat or need a roof over my head. I would go live in a bird's nest. Yeah, that's the reality of it. So we're gonna have a look at some of them. One thing I would never do is share a bathtub with my family. I would rather die, actually. I would rather die than sit in the water that my brothers have sat in. And that's one of the videos we're going to look at in a second. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Guys, I quickly just want to say one little thing as well before we begin. If you're looking at me and thinking, whoa, she looks a mess, she's looking a bit, that's because I am indeed a mess. You know that scene where Bella is drinking the blood from that little sippy cup, and the next thing you know, her back breaks? That was me 2 days ago. I have sciatica and my back is fucked. I can't walk. I can't walk. I can't even shower. But we're gonna pretend I never said that. But I can't shower. I've become an old person at the age of 26. That's just the reality. And I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Let me show you me walking. I'm just gonna walk across the camera and you're just gonna get an idea of what it's like to watch me walk. This is how I'm having to walk, guys.
Get it, Grandma?
This is the formation. That's the formation. If I have my hands like this, it kind of helps. But I've become unk. I'm a full-time unk.
Mom, I'm done!
Oh my goodness, looks like you had a good time. You smell good. We just, all right, go find your daddy.
If I can get something for free, I'd rather do that any time than...
I've had to pause right there because firstly, why the fuck is that water brown? Why is it brown? Why is it brown? Secondly, the mum telling him he smells good. Let's be for real, mum. He don't smell good. He smells like dad's balls. He smells like dad's sweaty ballsack. But then again, she probably likes that smell, so to her, it smells good.
If I can get something for free, I'd rather do that any time than shelling out $1. My family and I are so cheap that we all share 1 tub of water a day. We don't have cooties. We're never that dirty. It just makes sense to use the same water. I'm Melody Rose, and I'm a hillbilly cheapskate.
My wife is always working at trying to save money and shrink our budget.
To save money on water and electricity, we use cold water, and the whole family takes a bath. My husband will take a bath, then I do, then Bub, then Ronnie, and it saves us a lot of money.
Why are the kids going last? Why are the kids having to shower in dad's ballsack and mum's fanny juice?
She's going to come to visit with us for 2 weeks. I am super excited to see my new grandchild, but that's 5 more people than I'm used to. That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I don't know.
You know what, with how cheap she is, I'm not surprised that she's using the bath water as drinks as well. I'm surprised she's not saying that, for example, like, oh, you stink. That's going to taste real good in today's dinner.
Where they're going to sleep is just a huge deal. We have a 72-foot trailer, and I would say half of it is closed off. We all share a bedroom. We only utilize this one. The rest of the house we blocked off to save on heating and cooling. There's 4 of us sleeping here on this king-size bed. Wintertime, it saves a lot on heating bills because we have the body heat, but we don't mind cuddling. We're just that kind of family, so we can crawl up in here and just go to sleep at night. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house. I'm not going to do that. We're going to have to figure out another place for her to sleep that's not going to cost us any money.
I'm setting up this tent for me and my family to sleep in. My daughter and her husband and kids can sleep in the house. We've done this before, so it's not a big deal. My family and I, we've slept in a tent for 3 months before our trailer got set up. It's kind of old news to us.
Imagine going to visit your family and they've set up the tent and that's where they're going to sleep. You know what? I say some people shouldn't have kids. If you can't be asked, because firstly, what are you saving for? What are you preparing for, the apocalypse? Number two, bills can't be that high. Trust me, I'm broke as fuck. But I'm not going to go sit there and collect bath water. Huh?
To save money on water and electricity, we use cold water, and the whole family takes a bath. My husband will take a bath, then I do, then Bub, then Ronnie, and it saves us a lot of money.
Sometimes I actually do want to take my own shower here and there.
Not only does the whole family share one bucket of water for bathing, but their shower gel and shampoo are also transferred into small bottles. To save on electricity bills, they don't even turn on the lights at home. At night, they use lanterns or go to bed early. They accumulate dirty laundry until there's
Why are they living like they're in Bridgerton, like they're in the Victorian times?
a large pile before washing it all at once, and they wash it by hand. They never use a washing machine, believing hand washing is more economical. They didn't even have a refrigerator. Instead, they buried a small wooden chest in their backyard. Sometimes they stored vegetables and meat in this chest. At night, Melody's family still huddled together in one room to sleep. It wasn't that they lacked extra rooms, they simply saved money this way. This quiet life was disrupted by the arrival of their daughter's.
You know what? I can't wait for that boy to move out and be able to go have a shower. I'm wishing that for you, boy. You know what? I'm actually praying that none of us watching ever reach the point that we have to go share bath water like that. They don't even have to do it. The mum's looking a bit, she has a bit of a twinge in her eye. you know when someone has that twinge in their eye and you know that something's a bit crazy upstairs. That's what it's giving. I really genuinely want to know what caused that water to go that colour. What caused the water to go that colour? Did Dad do a shit in it? Do you know what? I've broke it down. Dad goes first because he does a shit in it. You know what? If I was the people filming this shit, if I was TLC, yeah, I'd like to speak to child services. This family, they all share the same water and it's brown. It's brown. The water is brown.
Some people think that shopping at a thrift store for lingerie is gross. I don't see anything wrong with it. How many people have worn this thong before? And it looks a little crusty too.
Apple decided to seduce her husband tonight. She had not been intimate with him for a long time. She believed that buying some sexy lingerie from a thrift store would make him more passionate. Apple thought even used underwear for $3 was too expensive. She did not care about viruses. She only cared about discounts. In the end, she bought 2 sets of sexy used underwear for only $5. Apple wanted a new lipstick to look more.
You know what? If something's going to make my back go again, it's that. Because why the fuck? Hold up. She is grabbing it. Why is my girl stood there like this? It smells crusty. I'm actually willing to pay more for these. Because firstly, right, as sisters know, number one, panties do get crusty, okay? But when it's your own crust, it's different. But going to put on another girl's crust? What the fuck? You could not pay me if Mr. Beast gave me a challenge today saying put on some crusty vintage panties that are crusty, they are crusty. You got to smell them as well. But if you do it, you're a millionaire overnight. Guess what? Go set up my tent with that family. I'd rather go use that bath water, I think.
Apple wanted a new lipstick to look more attractive. She went to a cosmetics store and held a $22 lipstick. The price was way over her $7 budget. She kept bargaining with the sales clerk, embarrassing other customers nearby. The clerk had to give her free perfume samples to make her leave. Apple was overjoyed, thinking she had gotten a great deal. After all, she even asked others for breast milk instead of buying formula for her baby. Apple put on the sexy used lingerie and held a strawberry she found in the trash bin behind the supermarket. She was very satisfied with how she looked, and her husband found her extremely sexy. They were clearly going to have a wonderful night.
You know what I never understand about these people? How they always find the perfect match. Like me and you, it takes forever for us to get into a relationship and find someone. And then even then, like, everyone has their icks. Like, everyone has that feeling where, like, their partner kind of does their head in and you're like, But what the fuck? How do these people find someone? How did she find a man that's like, oh, crusty vintage panties? Fuck, I've never been so turned on.
I said, okay, who am I to judge? What in the world? Okay. Honestly, I like that one better than the other one. Would I buy lingerie in a thrift store? Depending on...
Why when the woman complimented her? I really like that one. She was the woman who was triggered. What do you say?
No, I wouldn't. Sorry. I wouldn't buy it. I really like this one.
I love that one.
That's the most normal person ever to be on the show. Because, like I said, Mr. Beast pays me. I decline.
Oh yeah, that one's cute.
Isn't it?
I think that's the best one you've had on.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, I would take that one.
How much is this?
The tag's on the back, actually. I'm not sure. Sure. $2.99?
$2.99 is a little out of my price range. So let's say this is really nice. Oh, it's $3.99. Okay. So if I get 2 of these, if I buy both, would you lower down the...
Girl, how cheap did you want it? Why don't you just go to the local skip? Go to the local skip, find some newspaper, cut it into the shape of panties, and knowing everything, your husband would be like, it's sexy.
I wonder how many people have worn this thong before, and it looks a little crusty too.
That looks cute.
Oh, thanks. It's a little big.
It's a little big. Right. I'm going to say something out of pocket right now. It's a little big. Girl, that can't even cover my left flap. That's not even covering the left flap. Oh, I'm sorry that us big pussy bitches stretched it out for you before you got to buy it secondhand. Wait, hold up. If she was to buy my stuff secondhand, she's like, oh, this is a parachute. Oh, no, miss, that's panties. Wait, hold up. I take it into the shop. She's like, oh, these are nice curtains. This is a nice dinner cloth. Bitch, that's my panties. What you trying to say? I have big pussy flap?
I actually reuse yogurt cups. I got this from my grandma. This way, they're all labeled. Everybody knows whose cup's whose. But if we get a guest, I actually give them the big cup, so it makes them feel special. I don't put them in the dishwasher because the dishwasher wastes way too much money on electric and water, so I just hand wash them in the sink. There's no point in having a bulb inside a refrigerator. I took the bulb out of the refrigerator. It saves me almost $40 a year in electric. This is my closet. When I go shopping, I always leave.
And what are you going to go spend that $40 on, mate? Like, what could be worth $40 a year? Hang on, wait. Bro, use that $40 to go buy some cups. How about you stop buying yogurts and buy cups? Oh, no, actually, wait. Sorry, I'm wrong. He gets them from his grandma. Their granny's yogurt.
When I go shopping, I always leave the tags on the shirt because you never know if it's going to go out of style. So always keep the tags and you can just return them later. I paid for them. It's not stealing if you pay for it. I'm living the dream. As soon as I'm done living the dream, I just return it. I've had a ton of odd jobs, but one of the coolest jobs I've had was I'm a professional mascot. We are gathered here today to join Robbie and Emily and Holy Matrimony. I'm a reverend/ordained minister. When I do a wedding, I would usually charge, $500 to $1,000, but for a friend, I'll give them a good deal. Biggest money saver in the whole condo is right here in the bathroom.
Bro's saying when he's done living the dream, bro, you are in a nightmare. You are in hell.
Everyone is only allowed to open the fridge doors once a day, and they have 24 seconds to do so. By controlling how many times...
Guys, he has a fucking countdown clock above the fridge, man. You know what, right? He would hate me because you know what? They call me a pro. I am a veteran when it comes to opening that fridge quick. Because when you grow up like me and you snack in the middle of the night and you're not even meant to be alive right now. 24 seconds, bro. Don't challenge me like that. I can work with 10. Wait. I would start the clock and waiting for it to open and now. And boom. You know what? I would actually want my own buzzer so that each time that I'm like, done, fuck you, Dad. He would hate me. He would actually invent a new rule, which is actually no one's allowed in the fridge at all. Actually, we starve and die. 24 seconds? Bro, come on, man.
Controlling how many times a day they open the fridge door, I save about $20, $25 a month.
Today, Marlon took his family out to a classic diner in New Jersey. With 6 people at the table, they can go through a mountain of food. So to stay on budget, they've mastered the art of ordering smart. Marlon and his wife only got 1 cup of coffee. They split it and kept refilling it for free. The kids, just water. But they asked for extra lemon slices, then grabbed a few sugar packets, mixed it all up, and boom, homemade lemonade. Their mom couldn't help but praise how clever that was. For food, they ordered.
You know what? You just know the waitress went behind the back and was taking the fucking piss. There's the cheapest guy ever here. Guys, okay, who wants to go serve him next so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about? We've all done that. We've all done that. They're doing that.
Ordered just 2 sandwiches. Marlon asked for extra lettuce and tomatoes, then requested a couple of extra plates. Before long, those 2 sandwiches were spread across 6 plates. And with those extra tomatoes, his sandwich always looks twice as big. When Marlon eats out with the kids, they somehow end up collecting tons of free samples too. The waiter probably thinks they're out of their minds, but Marlon's mom swears the look that waiter gave them was the dirtiest look in the whole world.
Protein shakes these days, it's $100 per container. Now what makes this protein shake different than any other? It's the cheapest protein shake. You see, I use the peels, I use the eggshells. All it is, extra nutrients and extra food. Why waste? It's the best and cheapest protein shake ever. I am Matt Rivera, and I'm the cheapest wrestler in the world.
To afford his dream of becoming a pro wrestler, Matt Rivera must save as much money as possible in his everyday life. Since beginning his career 6 years ago, Matt's managed to cut his spending down to just $300 a month, mostly by moving in with his mother in Orange County, New York.
Being a wrestler could be really expensive, so being cheap definitely helps me out. And I keep my tissues right here by the window so the sun can hit them. I might blow my nose, let them air out dry, and reuse it again. If they're really wet, I might wring them out first. I might save a few dollars a week, but that $3 adds up.
Sister, stop lying. I know that you're gonna love your kid no matter what. Be upfront and honest. You cheap cunt. And this is what I'm scared about. Some of them tissues look crusty. Because why are they extra wet?
Adds up.
I don't call my son cheap. I call my son frugal. I know everybody else says he's cheap. I think it's being creative.
I actually only own 2 pairs of underwear. I'm wearing one right now, and this is my 2nd pair. So I'm gonna do something called the...
God, hold on. I'm gonna do the sniff test. My guy disassociated completely. He's like, fuck, man. Oh, there's a camera watching. Smells good. Bro, you know that stank of ass, balls, and whatever the fuck else, because what was that face? No.
I want to make sure the food is as fresh and good as possible for my guests. Oh, there's a packaged cake. That looks perfectly good. Carrot cake. Oh, it smells very good, actually. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Wow, there's another cake in this box. This looks perfectly good. It smells good, too.
Hey, excuse me, miss, you can't do that.
Oh, I'm just seeing if you have any salvageable food in your bags. I'll close it up and leave it clean.
But you can't do that, ma'am.
Dressing up as a bum didn't work this time. Although it didn't really scare me because once the trash...
Did she just say dressing up as a bum? Dressing up as a bum?
...hits the curb, it is public property and it is legal for us to take the trash.
Oh shit, my girl's done her research. She hired a solicitor for that. Once it's on that property, it's legal for me to take it.
I normally just eat my dumpster dive food directly out of the package. But since I'm having guests over, I'm gonna heat up the food in a pot. Turkey meatloaf meal with 2 sides. Smells okay. Chicken asparagus with 2 sides. This is a wheat berry salad. If friends or family want to go out to a restaurant, I try to talk them out of it. I would go only if they would pay for my meal. I suspect.
Girl, you don't want to take them to the restaurant because you're going to be in the bins a couple of hours after. Oh, you want to go to that restaurant? Give me a couple of hours. She scours through the bins, comes back with it. Oh, guys, I went to that restaurant you wanted to go to. The bins of the restaurant. I promise it smells good.
When I buy fruits and vegetables, I want to pay for what I eat, not for what I don't eat. There's no need to pay for the vine if all I'm eating is the grapes. That'll do me justice. I'm not going to eat the whole of the banana. I eat the banana itself.
I have never seen anyone peel bananas and put them in a basket. That is weird.
Stephanie measures laundry detergent with a syringe. Laundry turns into a lab test. Each drop counts. Stephanie collects lint from the dryer. Lint becomes makeup pads. Gray fibers touch her face every day. Her house has one light bulb. She moves. The bulb moves. She unscrews it. She walks away with it. Patrick waits in the dark. He stands still until the light returns. Showers follow military rules. Water on. Wet the body. Water off. Scrub fast. Water on again. Rinse. And a baby monitor tracks every second. No escape for any drop. Cooking looks like survival training. The same pot of water works again and again. Old food floats inside. Nothing gets thrown out. Drinks and sauces go back into bottles until bone dry. Stephanie visits the butcher. Fresh meat stays on the counter. Fat scraps go into her basket. Grease becomes the main dish at home.
You've been in that shower 30 seconds too long. Shower finish. Imagine, do you know what, do these people dating these people not know that like you can leave? Like you don't have to live like this.
Okay, you got 10 minutes.
Each person only takes 2 showers every week for 10 minutes.
Sarah's yellow, Katrina's pink. We have their days marked here, and these are the only days they're allowed to take a shower.
Labie is an extremely frugal single mother, who meticulously controls every aspect of household spending. Even the milk carton Katrina finishes at school lunchtime must be brought home to her. She collects these cartons to store everyday items. A single tea bag is typically used for 3 days, finally employed for washing dishes.
Guys, it's not just because I'm English, yeah, but that should be illegal. How are you going to double dip, not even double dip, 3-day dip your tea bag? That should be fucking illegal. Someone needs to call the king. Someone needs to call the king and alert him as to what the fuck's going on with that tea bag. That should be illegal.
We share our toothbrush so we don't have to buy another toothbrush.
We're so cheap that we share our tooth floss.
There you go.
I think that's quite gross, actually. I think it's floss. It's probably 99 cents.
Carissa and Rick Perrin, in an effort to save money, not only share a single toothbrush, but even use the same razor. The blades Carissa uses to shave her underarms are then employed by Rick Perrin for his beard. To reduce water bills, they shower together, and the session must not exceed 2 minutes. In daily life, they also adopt a strict split-the-bill approach, calculating at month's end who has saved more. To maximize savings, they retired by 10 p.m. each night, switching off all household appliances. Even toilet visits were logged to track water consumption and determine who used more. Yet as time passed and prices continued to rise, they resolved to plan ahead by purchasing burial plots in advance. As Rick Perrin is older than Carissa, they requested only one funeral service. When Carissa passes away, they plan to exhume Rick Perrin's remains and inter them together. This astonished the staff, who ultimately agreed to their firm request. Believing that death erases all material concerns, they have no particular requirements for the burial plot, and have even declined to purchase a preserved coffin. What are your thoughts on this?
Listen, you can't love someone that much. I don't give a fuck. Sharing toothbrush, dental floss. Listen, the 2-minute shower thing, that's diabolical, right? But the sharing the toothbrush and the dental floss, you know what, guys? That scared me that much that I'm going to do a little prayer for us. God, please protect me and anyone watching that we never reach that level. We're never down that bad and we'll never reach that point of delusion, because what the fuck was that? Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually feel a bit sick now. I genuinely feel a bit sick, but I've decided that I'm going to go start the timer, and my boyfriend has 2 minutes, 1 minute for the fridge. Actually, no, that's too long. I'm going to give him 30 seconds in the fridge, and then he has 1 minute and 30 in the shower. And then if he's not done, ooh, that's going in the logbook. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please make sure to subscribe, like, share it. Yeah, love you all. And I'll see you for the next one. Peace.